Hello, welcome back to Wind in the Willows. Chapter 9, The Return of Ulysses. When it began to grow dark, they all assembled in Rat's parlour, and Rat gave each one his sword and pistols. But Badger just laughed good-humouredly. "I am going to do all I've got to do with this here stick," he said. When they were ready, Badger took a lantern and led them along by the river and then into a hole in the riverbank. Mole and Rat followed silently, but when it came to Toad's turn, of course he managed to slip and fell into the water. He was hauled out by his friends, but Badger was very cross. A little while later, they were creeping along a secret passage, which was dark and cold and damp. Toad was hurrying to keep up with the others when he bumped into Rat, who bumped into Mole, who fell over. Badger thought that they were being attacked from behind, and he very nearly shot Toad with his pistol. After that, Rat kept a firm grip on Toad's shoulder to keep him out of trouble, and so they groped and shuffled along the secret passage until they came to a trapdoor. Badger said, "Now boys, all together!" They found themselves in the pantry, with only a door between them and the banqueting hall. They could hear the weasels cheering and singing. Badger cried, "Follow me!" and he flung the door open wide. My, what a squealing and a squeaking and a screeching filled the air. Mole had gone outside to deal with the sentries. "It's all over," he reported back. They had been expecting an attack from outside, but as soon as they heard the shrieks and the yells inside the hall, they threw down their rifles and fled. They've all disappeared by now, and I've got their rifles. And so the four friends sat down to a great supper of chicken and jelly and trifle. After all this excitement, the four animals continued to be friends. They would often take a stroll together in the wildwood, and it was pleasing to see how the mother weasels would bring out their young ones and point them out. "There goes the great Mr. Toad, and the gallant Water Rat, and the famous Mr. Mole," they would say. And when their children were naughty, they would tell them that the terrible grey Badger would come and get them if they didn't behave themselves, which was a little unfair on Badger because he was rather fond of children, but it never failed. And that's the end of chapter 9. It's also the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it, and you'll come back and read the next story with me. So that's all for now. Bye bye. Bye bye.